There is, and the point of all this is not condemnation or to hammer on people or anything. Go ahead and do the Message Bible version of that. I think I've got that in there. Let me be blunt. If one of us, even if an angel from heaven were to preach something other than what we preached originally, let him be cursed. I think that's, as I said it once, I'll say it again. If anyone, regardless of reputation or credentials, preaches something other than what you received originally, let him be cursed. That's why I don't know if I've emphasized it recently in here, but I've emphasized it, and again, came up in the conversation this morning. When we're teaching something, or if anybody anywhere is teaching you something that they claim is the Word of God, ask them where it is in the Bible. It may not be in there in the particular, but at least the principle has to be in the Bible. I mean, some principles you have to figure out how to apply, and some principles, that's what pastors are for. Pastors sit down and look, how does this principle apply? Okay, it says, you know, don't trust in horses and chariots. Well, I haven't owned a horse ever in my life. So I could probably make an equation, though, that horses and chariots deal with motorcycles, cars, transportation. Don't trust in transportation, and don't trust in a broader sense in the mechanical things and the technology of this world. Trust in God. Because He's going to be around a lot longer than my little jet is going to be around. I can guarantee you that, no matter how well built it is. And the purpose of all this was not Him reaching out to condemn anybody. There was an example given back a few years ago, and I don't honestly remember who it was. It may have been Bishop Wright. It may have been someone else that came that had the opportunity to go to Jerusalem and travel a little bit down there. And he saw sheep being led by a shepherd. And, you know, we're all, has anyone here ever heard, been a shepherd or heard sheep? No? Okay. One of the people I used to work with, a lady named Stacy Mulligan, couldn't use the example around them because I guess she was raised as a sheepherder. So none of us have heard of sheep, so it was all kind of like news to me. But he was struck by the fact that the shepherd doesn't go around with a stick and whack on them and keep them in line. The shepherd walks on off and the sheep follow. He leads the sheep. He walks to the front, the sheep follow along. And that's how they're trained. That's what the purpose is. That's what the Word of God is. That's what the purpose of ministry is. That somebody, that anyone who claims to be giving you the Word of God is supposed to be giving you something that will bring you, that will lead you. It reaches out, it touches you, you look, you verify that it really is the Word of God, and then you do that. And they were watching this and saw this, and they asked their guide, that's kind of cool. And they saw all these different flocks of sheep and the shepherd going along, and the sheep all following along, and they all followed their own shepherd, right? They didn't get lost. They knew what who the shepherd was.